review all about polygons. And welcome to my home again. Tucker wants to come in and share. Come on up, Tucker. There he goes. Say hi. He wants his ball. So we're going to be learning about polygons. I'm going to read another story to you called The Greedy Triangle. But yesterday we learned about quadrilaterals. I heard it. Quadrilaterals, Maxwell, right, has how many sides? 4. Tucker really wants this ball. Say hi. Everybody wants to say hi. All right. Tucker, don't distract us. Oh, there he goes. He wants to play now. So we've been learning about quadrilaterals that have 4 sides. Awesome job. So what we're going to do today is we're going to build polygons, all right? And you should just already watch the polygon song. I hope that you guys were dancing and singing it. We're not doing that, Tucker. Dancing and singing it, because if you were in my classroom right now, you would be getting up, moving, and grooving, because it's one of my favorite songs. He's not being a good listener right now. Do we make noises when I'm teaching? Silly Tucker. All right, so what we're going to do today is we reviewed what a quadrilateral is. It's just a polygon with 4 sides. Now he's being a good boy. Tucker, you want to say hi to everybody, Tucker. All right, so I'm going to read you a story, and it's about a greedy triangle. They're like, Miss Peppy, greedy. Let's review this word. It's called greedy. Greedy means I want more and more, and they're not happy with what they have. So greedy means I will continue to get more. So here's the greedy triangle, and he starts off to be a regular polygon, which is called a triangle. So this is a triangle because it has what, Quinn? Yes, 3 sides. Awesome job. So that is a polygon triangle. So here comes the greedy triangle. As the story goes on, I might be adding sides. So you'll see how it works out. Let's read about the greedy triangle. Tucker, you want to read? Come here, Tucker. Do you want to listen to the story? Maybe he'll listen to the story. Maybe he will learn about the greedy triangle and polygons, right, Tucker? Tucker, you sure? The triangle's favorite thing, however, was to slip. Oh, I guess I missed the pages. Tucker distracted. Once there was a triangle that was, as most triangles are, always busy. The triangle spent its time holding up roofs, supporting bridges, making music into symphony orchestras, being slices of pie, halves of sandwiches, and much, much more. Do you see all those different triangles? He was here, he was here. Do you see it? He's a busy man. He is everywhere. Look at all those triangles. I want you to see if you see a lot of triangles around. The triangle's favorite thing, however, was to slip into people's place when the people put their hands on their hips. That way, I always hear the latest news. It said, which I can tell my friends. So do that right now. Do you see a triangle? Huh? Do you see the triangle? So when you put your hand on your hip, you are making a triangle, a 3-sided. Did you know that, Tucker? Tucker, did you know that? The triangle's friends liked hearing the news. One day, the triangle began to feel dissatisfied, meaning he wasn't happy. He wasn't happy being a triangle. I'm tired of doing the same old things, it grumbled. There must be more to life. So the triangle went to see the local shape shifter. How may I help you? The shapeshifter asked the triangle. I think if I had just one more side and one more angle and one more vertex, said the triangle, my life would be more interesting. That's easy to do, said the shapeshifter. Poof, the shapeshifter turned the triangle. So he added one more side into a what? I hear square. You're right, it's a square. But all four-sided shapes are not just called a square. They're called a quadrilateral. What? Amazing. And that's what it says. Poof. The shapeshifter turned the triangle into a quadrilateral. Life changed. A wonderful way. The quadrilateral was happy with all the new things he could do. The quadrilateral could be a baseball diamond, or first, second, or third base. It could take a position on a checkerboard or a chessboard. It could be a television screen, a computer screen, or a movie screen. It could frame windows or frame pictures and much, much more. Look at all those quadrilaterals. I want you to see if you see quadrilaterals. Hold it. You can always pause the video to see them. The quadrilateral's favorite thing to do, however, was to be in pages of books. I've learned, look at that. Look at these books. Look at these pages. They're all quadrilaterals. I've learned so many interesting stories that way, it said, and which I could tell my friends. The quadrilateral's friends liked hearing the stories. But one day, the quadrilateral began to feel dissatisfied. I'm tired of doing the same old things, it grumbled. There must be more to life. So that quadrilateral went back to the shapeshifter. How may I help you now? The shapeshifter. Do you notice the word greedy? He wants more and more. He's not satisfied with what he has. How may I help you now? The shapeshifter asked the quadrilateral. I think if I just had one more side, one more angle, one more vertex, said the quadrilateral, my life would be more interesting. That's easy to do. And the shapeshifter added one more side, one more vertex. Now it went 4 to 5. What's a 5-sided shape called? A pentagon. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pentagon. All right, ready? Poof! The shapeshifter turned the quadrilateral into a pentagon. Life changed in a wonderful way. The pentagon was happy with all the new things he could do. On a baseball diamond, the pentagon could be home plate. It could be the section of a soccer ball, or appear inside whenever someone drew a 5-pointed star. The pentagon's favorite thing, however, was to be in headquarters of the United States military near Washington, D.C. I hear all the top secrets that way. It's too bad I can't tell any of my friends. The Pentagon's friends couldn't help feeling left out. Count the pentagons. Pause the video. Great job. After a while, time seemed to pass slowly for the Pentagon, and it became dissatisfied again. I am so tired of doing the same old things, it grumbled. There must be more to life, so the Pentagon went back to the shapeshifter. Now, what would you like? I think if I had just one more side and one more angle, said the Pentagon, my life would be more interesting. That's easy to do, said the shapeshifter. So he added one more side and one more vertex. Went from 5 to 6. What is that? 6. 6. Hex. Hexagon. Awesome job, everybody. It's a hexagon. Leona, what do you think? Hexagon. I heard you, Leona. Poof, the shape turned into a pentagon. Now it's a hexagon. Life changed again in a wonderful way. The hexagon was happy with the new things he could do. The hexagon fit in as a floor tiles in a house patio. Look it. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. See it? and fancy crackers and parties and picnics. Look at those fancy crackers. Oh, right here. It worked in the socket of certain bolts and the prongs of certain wrenches. The hexagon's favorite thing to do, however, was to be a cell in a beehive. I love watching bees as they buzz in and out. The hexagon spent so much time in the beehive, it was too busy to talk to its friends. The friends missed the hexagon and it couldn't help feeling left behind. So you can see the hexagon. A little light. Again and again, the shape became restless, dissatisfied, and unhappy with the same life. However, again and again, it returned to the shapeshifter. For one more side and one more angle, the shapeshifter agreed to turn it to one shape from another. So it went from hexagon into a six-sided shape to a seven-sided shape, which is called a heptagon. And then he's like, nope, I'm not happy. And then he added one more side and one more vertex, and it became an octagon. He wasn't happy, so he added another side and another vertex. So octagon, now it's a 9-sided figure, which became, anybody know? It's from the video. It's hard to, became a, ready? Nonagon. A 9-sided figure is called a nonagon. And then he was like, I'm not happy. I want one more. I feel like he's not being kind. He's not being happy with what he has. So then all of a sudden it went from 9 sides to 10 sides and 10 vertices. If I can show you all that. This is called a decagon. Everybody say decagon. A decagon has 10 sides, 10 vertices, and on and on. So he kept adding and adding. If you keep adding, it's not a circle because there's still vertices, there's still straight sides. But this is what you can see. You see those straight sides though? You see those vertices? But there's so many of them that it looks like a circle, but it's not. Finally, the shape had many sides. Many sides, many vertices, many angles. Its sides were so small that it had trouble keeping its balance. Its friends couldn't tell which side it was on and began to avoid the shape. One day, when the shape was going down the hill, it began to roll. Faster and faster, it went screeching around corners, crashing to fences, trees, colliding with bicycles, and terrifying walkers. Tucker's listening. At last, the shape came to a stop. It felt tired and dizzy and lonely and sad. He's like, I'm not happy. Tucker, are you listening to the story? He's listening. He wants to know. He is sad. So what, being greedy and getting all those sides, did he ever become happy? He was happy for a little bit. Then he's like, I want more. Enough. That's thought the shape. I don't know which side is up. I can't keep my balance. My friends don't want me around. The shape could no longer remember why it's happened so unhappy as a triangle. Very carefully, it made its way back to the shapeshifter. What's it gonna do? Are you happy yet? The shapeshifter asked. I want to be a triangle again, said the shape. I'm not surprised, said the shapeshifter. Poof. The shapeshifter turned the shape back into a triangle. The triangle was delighted to have its old shapes back again to keep it to himself. Once again, it held up roofs, supported bridges, made music in a symphony orchestra, caught the wind for sailboats, became slices of pie, halves of sandwiches, and much, much more. Now I have a question. Does he look happy now? I think so. So the triangle's favorite thing was to slip into place when people put their hands on their hips. That way I always hear the latest news. It said, which I can tell my friends. It's friends like hearing the news, and we're glad the triangle was back to its shape again. Wow. So we learned that you don't have to be greedy, but he realized that he was happier with what he had. That's what you should do. But we just made shapes and adding sides. When we added side, the shape name was different because the number of sides tell us the name of the shape. All right, Tucker, did you learn a lot? Do you want to say bye to your friends? You want to say bye? Say bye, Tuck. See you later.